Test number 16, part 1. See question number 46. Question number 46. In the extraction of aluminium, the electrolyte is, as we know that in extraction of aluminium by electrolytic process, alumina Al2O3 is used along with fluorspar, that is CaF2, and cryolite, that is Na3Al(F6) in molten state. So in extraction of aluminium by electrolytic process, alumina Al2O3 is mixed with fluorspar and Na3Al(F6), that is cryolite. So question number 46, option C is correct. Question number 46, option C is correct. See question number 47. In question number 47, what is given there? Question number 47. See question number 47. Inert pair effect is most prominent in. As we know that inert pair effect is most prominent in case of lead in group 14. Inert pair effect is most prominent in lead. As we know that as we move down the group from carbon to lead, the tendency of non-participation of NS electrons in chemical bonding decreases. Therefore, due to inert pair effect, lead plus 2 state is more stable than lead plus 4 state. So inert pair effect is most prominent in case of lead in group 14. So question number 47, option D is correct. See question number 48. In question number 48, what is given there? Question number 48. Aluminium third chloride forms a dimer. AlCl3 forms a dimer. As we know that aluminium has deficiency of electrons. So as central atom is electron deficient, therefore AlCl3 forms a dimer. Also, aluminium has vacant d orbital. Due to vacant d orbital in aluminium, high coordination number is achieved. By aluminium. So question number 48, option A is correct. See question number 49. What is given there? In question number 49, the question is, which is true for an element R present in third group? Third group belongs to 13th group in the modern periodic table. As we know, for example, Aluminium is a member of 13th group. Aluminium is a member of 13th group, or we can say third group. And aluminium forms an oxide of Al2O3. Aluminium forms an oxide of Al2O3. Therefore, the R must be in the form of R2O3. So oxide will be in the form of R2O3 is correct. So question number 49, on oxidation state in group 13 is +3, not +4. And halides formed by group 13 is RX3, not RX2. So only correct option regarding group 13 is the oxide formed by group 13 is R2O3. So question number 49, option C is correct. See question number 50. Question number 50, what is given there? Question number 50, again based on the inert pair effect. As we know that in group 14, Pb plus 2 is more stable than +4 due to inert pair effect. In group 14. So PbI4 is a stable compound. PbI2 is more stable. PbI2 is more stable than PbI4. So assertion is incorrect. Also, the reason is iodine stabilizes higher oxidation state. So reason is also correct. Reason is also incorrect. As we know that high electronegative atoms like fluorine atom can stabilize its higher oxidation state. So iodine cannot stabilize higher oxidation state, because to stabilize higher oxidation state more electronegative atom like fluorine is required. So question number 50, both assertion is incorrect and reason is also incorrect. So question number 50, option D is correct. Assertion and reason both are incorrect. See question number 51. Question number 51 is based on fact based question. Question number 51. Which of the following glass is used in making wind screen of automobiles? We know that safety glass is used. Safety glass is used in making wind screen of automobiles. So question number 51, option C is correct. See question number 52. Question number 52 is about non-oxide ceramics. As we know that ceramics are, what are ceramics? As we know that ceramics are inorganic, non-metallic. Solid minerals. Also, they come in variety of forms. Like silicates. Silicates is also ceramics. Like oxides, like carbides, and like nitrides. All these are ceramics. So ceramics are basically inorganic, non-metallic, solid minerals They come in variety of forms like silicates, oxides, carbides, nitrides. So, as options given is boron carbide, it is also a ceramic. Silicon carbide, it is also a ceramic. Silicon nitride, it is also a ceramic. All these are ceramics. So, question number 52, all of these are ceramics. Option D is correct. See question number 53. Question number 53. The molecular formula of feldspar. As we know that molecular formula of feldspar is K2O dot Al2O3 dot 6 SiO2. So potassium oxide, aluminium oxide and 6 moles of SiO2 forms feldspar. The ratio in which they are present is 1:1:6. So question number 53, option A is correct. See question number 54. In question number 54, what is given there? Lead pipes are not used for drinking water. Question number 54, lead pipes are not used in drinking water. As we know that lead reacts with water. Lead reacts with water containing air. The water containing air reacts with lead and form soluble lead hydroxide which is harmful for health. Therefore lead pipes are not suitable in drinking water, because lead reacts with water containing air and reacts to form soluble lead hydroxide that is not good for health. Therefore lead pipes are not used for drinking water. So question number 54, option C is correct. See question number 55. Question number 55, what is given there? Assertion is diamond is a bad conductor of electricity. Yes, we know diamond is a bad conductor of electricity. Due to lack of free electrons. As there is no free electron in case of diamond, hence diamond is a bad conductor of electricity. While graphite is a good conductor of electricity. So graphite is a good conductor of electricity due to free electron. So assertion is true, reason is also true. Assertion is true and reason is also true, but reason is not a correct explanation of assertion. So question number 55, option B is correct. See question number 56. Question number 56 is about elements showing the phenomena of allotropy. As we know, tin can show allotropy. Out of these elements, and two allotropes are formed by tin, that is beta tin and alpha tin. And we know that beta tin, allotrope of tin, that is stable at and above room temperature. While alpha tin is stable below 13 degrees Celsius. So there are two allotropes of tin, alpha tin and beta tin. So allotropy is shown by the tin. Question number 56, option B is correct. See question number 57. Question number 57, what is given? Lead is soluble in lead is soluble in, as we know that lead, that is Pb, is soluble, lead is soluble in dilute nitric acid, in dilute HNO3. However, it becomes passive. It becomes passive towards concentrated HNO3. So B, remember, lead is soluble in dilute HNO3, but lead becomes passive towards concentrated HNO3. So lead is soluble in dilute HNO3. So question number 57, option B is correct. Question number 57, option D is correct, as HNO3 is present in option D. See question number 58. Question number 58. Question number 58 is, which of the following is a mixed oxide? As we know that Pb3O4 is a mixed oxide. Pb3O4 is a mixed oxide as it contains 2 moles of PbO and 1 moles of PbO2. So the ratio is 2:1. Therefore Pb3O4 is a mixed oxide of PbO and PbO2. So question number 58, option C is correct. C is correct. See question number 59. Question number 59 is about, which of the following compound has peroxide linkage? Which of the following compound has peroxide linkage? Peroxide linkage. The question given here contain incorrect options. Correction made here is, in option 4, changes PbO2 to KO2. Option 4, change PbO2 to KO2. And option 3, option C, change CO2 to BaO2. So question number 59, which of the following contain peroxide linkage? As we know, barium peroxide exists in nature, barium peroxide. So BaO2 contains peroxide linkage, that is oxygen-oxygen linkage. So correct option is option C, that is BaO2. So correct the options. Option C, that is barium peroxide, contains peroxide linkage. So question number 59, option C is correct. See question number 60. Question number 60. In question number 60, what is given there? In question number 60. The question number 60 is percentage of lead in lead pencil. Percentage of lead in lead pencil. As we know that lead pencil does not contain lead. So it is a myth that lead pencil contain lead, but lead pencil does not contain lead. They are typically made of graphite, powder. With clay. So question number 60, percentage of lead in lead pencil is 0. So question number 60, option A is correct.